Hey everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer. Welcome to my BioLite studio campsite. I have a bunch of different BioLites camping lights set up. I've been going through the different features, seeing how every single one of them works, and that way we can find the best fit for you and your adventures. Today we have the BioLite Original Series, and this is going to be the original Luci, where their original design of being inflatable, they have the solar panel up top. You're able to attach this to different mounting spots, and you have some different options within that line. So we're going to explore the different options together, and you'll see which one you like the most. One option is the matte finish with the warm light. I like the matte finish options just because they give more of a glow than a bright light. You have some different color options in here, but this is going to be great for that nice soft look at the campsite. The next option is going to be the clear finish, and this has more of a cool white light. This is going to be more ideal when you want more light output, you want a brighter beam, you're playing card games with all your friends at or inside the tent. This is going to be the one where you'll see the most. And finally, you have your color option. So this has a matte finish, but what makes this different from the others is really the selection of colors that you can go through, where you can also have that warm glow, but then you can also have a lot of fun with it too. But other than the features of the type of light as well as the finish of the lantern, everything else is going to be the same. They're going to have the same construction and the same amount of power. Now double check the specs here on our website for how long each light will last, just because they all have different settings within each light that you may want to consider if you're comparing longevity and fun for your different adventures. All your Luci lights are going to be adventure ready. They're designed to be waterproof as well as they float when you have them inflated. They all have this little solar panel up top just to help add some charge. Now, I don't fully rely on that for a full charge, but it does help. You have a 1,000 milliamp hour battery in there that gives you a good amount of run time for your lights. So as something that you can just toss into your bag, because it folds down to be only an inch tall, to something quickly inflatable for when you do need it. When you go on your adventures, this is a great thing that can also keep up with you. So let's say I'm packing up for the trip. Let's make this a lot more compact. Remove that cap, squeeze that in, and push this down until it's a flat disc. Once this is completely flattened out, make sure to put the cap back on, and this will sit at barely an inch thick, really easy to toss into your suitcase or into your bag. And when you're ready to use the light, technically you can use it in its folded up position. That light will still shine, but it won't be as much of a lantern until you inflate it. So take one deep breath. And that's all you need to inflate your lantern again. There are slight variations with how the lanterns are mounted and how the lanterns are charged as well. So for mounting, the original matte and the original color have the basic strap. So this can still be used with things like a carabiner or a hook in your tent that may already be there. You can just hook these lanterns onto it. The original clear, though, in comparison, has a double snap that makes it a little easier to use. You can snap it around a guy line like what we have here today, around a tree branch, things like that. Now, as for charging, the original matte and the clear can be recharged using the included plug. So there is a USB-C port in there to recharge it, but compare that with the color version, which is solar recharge only. That's why it's pretty important to double check our website where we have all those specs there, just to really make sure this fits into your whole adventure plans. Now, BioLite has plenty of different lanterns for different adventures. If you were to ask me which one you would get, well, for normal campsite use, I like the clear one a bit more because it has more of a direct light Very helpful for when I'm setting up camp, packing things up. This is very useful for that. Now the warm glow is always nice when you have this inside the tent at night. It's something that I use a lot when a lot of us are sharing a large tent, because then if someone wakes up and needs to adjust their sleeping bag, they can with the nice warm light that this glow has. However, with these being the original design, I would actually recommend upgrading to the BioLite Luci Charge series. There is the Charge 150, which has a clear finish, similar light, and then there's a Charge 360, which is a lot larger but has that nice warm matte glow, which with this extra option of being able to charge your phone is super helpful. What we don't quite have the upgrade for is the color version though. So if you want something that matches all the fun colors around your campsite, this is the way to go. It's nice, it's simple, it's very compact. You can get several of these for your adventure, or you can mix and match different BioLite Luci lights. If you're curious about any of them, you can check them out right here at eTrailer. But today, this was a look at the BioLite Luci Original Inflatable Solar Lanterns at etrailer.com. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed this journey.